Good evening. I'd like to call this village board meeting to order. It is 8:04. Has this meeting been publicly noticed?
This meeting has been posted and noticed according to law.
Thank you. Looks like all trustees are here except trustee Carpenter, who is excused, and trustee Hoffhorst, who is excused. Our first order of business is special order, which we have none, and our second order of business is consent agenda. Do I have a motion to approve the consent agenda?
I move to approve consent agenda.
I have a motion and a second. Is there anything that anybody want to pull in item?
Yeah, I'd like to pull item B and item E. B is in boy and E is in elephant.
Okay. Anything else? So I have a motion and a second to approve the consent agenda with pulling items B and E. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We'll now go to item consent agenda B.
Yeah, on page 2, the third paragraph, the first sentence, the village board discussed the DPW improvements, noting the retaining, that should be wall, not lock, as a safety issue. The only other question I had was 2 paragraphs. After that, there's a reference to the police garage project in 2020 and a dollar amount of 1.5 million. Was that the amount, or was it, I thought it was 1 million, but I could be wrong. Does anyone else remember? 1.5 or 1?
Don't.
Okay, well, then I will change it if, so that's all I have.
Okay. Anything else? So do we vote on that? Yes. Okay, all those in favor of approving the consent agenda item September 15th? Oh, that's going out. The September 15, 2018 minutes with the changes noted, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. And then we'll talk about consent agenda item E.
Those are for December. Oh, I'm sorry, I meant to pull December 26th, the first, the committee of the whole minutes. Towards the end, the second to last paragraph, the last sentence, the village board could not come to a consensus on how to proceed. I'd like to strike that sentence, since the next sentence is our agreement on how to proceed.
Okay. Any other comments?
Yeah, that's good.
And I just in the future, I'd rather our minutes not, sort of reflect more positively on our very efforts we've been making quite a bit to discuss and come to consensus and come to a better process. And so I just felt it was a little negative, and I didn't think that really accurately reflected the efforts of this board.
Okay.
So I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of December 17th, 2018.
Second?
With the changes?
With that change.
Okay. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. So the next item on our agenda is a public hearing, which there is none. Citizens to be heard. Is there anyone in the audience today that would like to speak on a matter that's not on the agenda? Okay. Seeing none, we'll move on to the next agenda item, which is new business. Consider the referendum on a local wheel tax. Rebecca, Mark? Mark.
All right, I brought this back to the board as part of the 2019 budget process. This is one of the revenue diversification options that the board indicated it would like follow-up on following the 2019 budget discussions. It's timely at this point to bring this before the board, because should the board choose and prefer to do a referendum on the topic. Action would need to be taken prior to January 22nd to have that on the April 2nd ballot. And if we were to choose to do this in November, the budget is substantially complete by that time, so that would be somewhat challenging. So it's really just to bring the topic back as an administrative follow-up for your review and deliberation on any next steps you might feel appropriate.
Trustee McKay.
Is there a fiscal impact to having a referendum on the ballot? I'm just curious.
I do not believe so, because the ballots would be printed anyway.
It's
It would be
only
more
for
of a
the
special election.
Right, okay.
Yes.
I would be curious, I was against considering a wheel tax during the budget process and discussions, but the way that it would go to referendum, I think, is a good chance to give the community some control over the use of debt versus borrowing versus cash savings for road projects.
Trustee,
So are we gonna be doing a survey of the residents here shortly? Could this be a question on that would help us move this subject forward with some feedback, maybe accomplishing essentially the same thing? And allow us to maybe do some more analysis if this is something that we want to pursue on. I think for me, if a board brings forth a referendum that implies they've done the research, that they somewhat want to move forward and it's thought through. I don't know if I'm personally not at that stage. You know, how this would impact moving it from the property taxes that are commercial properties are picking up and other businesses that do not have vehicles and sharing in the costs. There would be a lot of aspects to it. I personally want to know more about for putting it forth.
Right, so this year in the, sorry, Bernie, I'm just processing, it would be included in the survey for 2019, and we have that data plus research time, and so then potentially it could be a referendum for next year.
Trustee Warren.
You know, as I read through the packet, I agree with some of the things that have been said. I noted that it just doesn't feel right quite yet. It just doesn't feel like we've completely kind of built out kind of our knowledge base around this issue. So I agree that maybe there's some more homework to be done before we just put it on the ballot. It seems a little abrupt to me to just put it on the ballot at this point as a referendum for the spring election. And certainly, you know, with other opportunities to get public input, like a survey, I'd be interested in looking at those.
I feel the same way, that the county chose not to go with a wheel tax. I don't know much of why, and we share the same tax bill, so I would like to speak with the county and just talk about, you know, the wheel tax and what they've heard, and then survey our own residents. I don't quite understand, you know, it would lower the need for municipal borrowing. How much? I mean, what is the prediction of $20 per wheel tax? I don't have enough.
It's in the memo.
It's in this memo. There's not a fiscal no, right? In some of these memos anymore?
Yeah, it's at 156,000 per year.
156,000, so per vehicle, so we have $20 per vehicle must be how many vehicles?
7,800.
700 or 800?
7,800 vehicles.
Okay. Yeah, so that's not a lot compared to our road program, is it? Because now you're still be taxing them and
And not paying debt service on,
156,000.
yeah, you're just, wouldn't be by year that you know, you could handle that revenue different ways.
I think we need to think about what the nexus is why would we charge a wheel tax and not do something on property tax? Like, is it for roads specifically? Is it for, maybe after we do the transportation study, we'll have some implementation measures, and we can say, we're charging a $10 wheel tax to implement the parking improvements and traffic improvements in the transportation plan. We need to have some, there has to be some, if we're going to go to this, there has to be some logical connection between, why we're tying a tax to cars versus property value, and it is a more regressive tax than a property tax would be. So I would want to, I also agree, I think we need more thought, and I don't even know about putting it on the survey, because we need to explain why are we even proposing this conceptually as opposed to a property tax. So, but I'm not opposed to I'm not opposed to thinking about transportation related, car related things, or even, since we have our conservation committee represented here, and I know they like to get rid of cars, I don't have it on the tip of my tongue now, but maybe it's something we ask conservation to think about a little bit. But we need to have some nexus for why we would be proposing a wheel tax, and until we have some rationale for doing that, but maybe we can come up with it by the time we do the community survey.
So what would be lowered on the tax bill as a result of it? Like,
Just the debt service over time.
I'm just saying, would their tax bill go down? Would every household's tax bill go down? Or would we be taxing the same and then charging the fee?
We probably are going to have an increase in taxes like we usually do, but maybe it'll be less of an increase, or, it would depend what other things are happening. Well, I'll move to,
just, unless Mark has a...
Oh, I was just going to respond that, assuming you proceed with the same roads-related projects under any scenario, the impact is that property taxes would be $150,000, $156,000 less, because you'd be able to cash pay for those services, or if you wanted to somehow accumulate those funds over years, you could use it to offset borrowing. There's metrics either way that over time, again, effectively adds up to about $150,000 a year. But again, it's just a timeline issue. If the board wanted to proceed, they needed to be advised of that timeline. And so the staff is just bringing it to your attention, however you want to proceed.
well, I'll move that we not place the referendum question on the April 2nd ballot and return to discuss the wheel tax after the transportation and parking study is complete.
Second.
Okay, we have a motion and a second. Any further comments?
I'll just say I appreciate the staff bringing it to us with the sensitivity of that timeline, just in case. So I understand that it's not something you're necessarily proposing as a recommendation, but just that it relates to a previous conversation. So I do appreciate that.
Okay, thank you. We have a motion and a second. All those in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. The next item up for business is to consider the recycling service at Public Works Building.
My intent in bringing this to you this evening is primarily just to make you aware of this potential budget implication. And then at that point also to offer a couple of possible solutions if you wish to consider them. As I mentioned in the memo, did attend the Conservation Committee meeting last week, at which Trustee Amenta was also present as the board liaison. And Committee Chair Josh Libertor was also here. So I be happy to just answer any questions unless you would like me to give a review of the issue.
So I had discussions with Mark and Rebecca. I would like to defer this item until the next, with one caveat, until the next meeting. which is when we'll be talking about the recycling contract and having a better full understanding of the rebate that we lost, what fees are in that contract. We didn't have a copy in our packet today, but we had it planned for the next meeting. So the questions that I had all relate to the contract that we don't have a copy of, and we will next meeting. But I do know that the Conservation Committee is here. It would be good to allow them to give some comments on what was in the packet, and so that when we get to that discussion, we have those available, if that's okay with the board.
So then you wouldn't be deferring the item, we'd be discussing and then holding those.
How would you, just deferring decision, is that?
Yeah, I mean, you can, if you want, you can have a discussion and then just not taking the action. That's perfectly fine, then you can put it on another, or you can formally move. The only recommendation I would make would be not to quote unquote table it, because then there's a process where you have to remove it from the table.
I mean, I have a lot of questions, I'll defer those to the next meeting, but since we have Conservation Committee here, is it okay?
A question maybe not related to, who's utilizing this? When I go over there, I see a lot of like commercial boxes, it looks like. Is it the businesses or? Is it-
It's very heavily used. You know, we don't really monitor or check, but I mean, from what I can tell, the vast majority of them are whitefish